platform to promote the global perspective of education and career. This is a 101st Career Talk broadcasted live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Every Friday, we aim to bring in valuable speakers to discuss the topic that are important to you and for your career. For the benefit of our new audience, let me quickly introduce about Aleph. Aleph is an award-winning edtech company, counseled over 23,000 students. We are among top 10 study abroad consultants by Knowledge Review. Through us, you will have the option of 200 plus universities across 14 plus countries. We specialize in student scholarship and up till now have distributed 23 crores scholarship to our students. So let's move on with our today's topic, student traveling abroad, hacks to transfer money with ease. To discuss this exciting subject, we have with us an expert speaker. Let me do the honor of introducing him to you. Hi, Darayus.
Hi, Jenny.
We call Darayus Mr. Dara with lot of love. So Mr. Dara is business head of Unimoni. Dara has experience of 23 plus years in this industry, and having been the business head of Unimoni, it's a company that has 307 branches across India, and it's 22-year younger company, as said by Mr. Dara. So, Dara, welcome to this show.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you very much.
Yeah. To all our viewers, if you have any questions, please feel free to write and comment, and we will try to address as we progress. So, let me begin with today's session. So, Dara, this is an interesting topic, and to my audience also, very crucial part of student journey abroad, but not very much spoken publicly. I mean, transferring fees is one of the crucial part, and it's just not transferring fees to the university, but there are a lot of dimensions of money that student needs to know when they travel abroad on their student journey. And hence, I'm sure you'll help me explore the different areas in and around this particular nuisances of the topic.
Sure, sure.
Sure. So moving on to my today's first question, Dara, what are the different types of money or the fund arrangement that the students seek when they are in the journey of processing their, application or to reaching the university?
So normally when they are paying the fees, it like sometimes it's through Flywire or it's through Western money transfer, and doing nowadays like they paying through Flywire and Western Union. So normally students have to take a care. When they go to that link of what is a Flywire or Western Union, they have to be very careful when they put their details in it. Otherwise, most of the time, what happened, we have found out from few students that they did some mistakes and their money has returned back and all those things. So this is what is more important for. And the other thing is like simply few universities still give you directly bank accounts, so we can transfer it to the account, and there are no hassles in those kind of universities.
Sure. So, Dara, if I expand this question further, what are the different types of transfers that are needed? It's just not the application fee, but what are different types of funds that the student usually come to you when they want to transfer?
So,
So, there's a tuition fee apart from what else?
sorry, what you're saying?
Apart from
Can
tuition
you?
fee, what are the different types of funds that they transfer?
Okay, then there are admission fees, tuition fees, admission fees. Then there is GIC payment, block fund
Correct.
payment, and like this, there are many kind of payments they do. Sometimes they take it on their personal, for their personal use, also like paying for their rent or something like that. So these are all different
Correct.
kind of payments they require for their studies abroad.
Great. So it's just not the tuition fee, but there are accommodation expenses. There are
Accommodation.
block fund That's for the visa that is
Mm.
required, the living expenses that they
Like
spend.
GIC for
Sometimes there
Canada.
are, yes, there are application fees that they pay as well. So, Darais, I want to understand. Usually, when the student reach out to you for, uh, money transfer, I usually, get a call back from the student asking, Darais is charging me this particular amount for this currency. While on Google, I browse it and it's just costing me 75, and Dara is charging me 78. Why is it so? So, could you explain the difference about the Google rate that we see online and the rate that you offer to the student?
This same complaint we do face with, forget about students, even with our regular retail customers or corporate clients also. The rates
Correct.
what you see on Google, or there are many sites like xc.com, forex.com, all these sites are working as per the country wherever they are based. So there, when their market starts, they start operating. When their markets close, they stop. So our market is on maybe. So there is always a difference. Those are all tentative rates. That has nothing to do with foreign exchange. We get rates from RBI. Accordingly, we work on forex rates. So there will be a difference, yeah, but not as much as you give an example for. But yeah, there will be difference. Just simple example, like suppose Jenny, you have got some 500 US dollar. Okay, you
Hmm.
come to me and say I want to buy 500, or you want to sell me 500 US dollar, and the rate on the site you see is 79, supposed of today actually. Okay, now if I'll buy at 79 from you, then somebody else will come and say I want to buy US dollar, the rate is showing 79. How will I be able to earn? So there is
Hmm.
always on that rate, below the rate we purchase, and above the rate, above that rate we sell. So these are all tentative rates. It's for interbanking rate. It is called interbank rates. It's like one bank dealing with another bank. For that it is, and that goes into millions of dollars. So that has nothing to
Of
do with our
course.
forex rates. Yeah, forex or forex card rate, currency rate. It has nothing to do with that. We
Okay,
do
I
face
understand.
problem.
So that's the RBI rate, and it travels to the retail market, and then it's a gross rate.
True.
Yeah. Thank you so much for explaining this to us in a very simple language, Darius. So, and what are the general challenges students face when they are expected to pay the fees? I'm sure you might be, receiving student, coming completely blank to you that they want to transfer the fees. So, what challenges they've been facing?
Mainly certain students, they don't do, they are not aware of it. So they first ask me why we want to, why we have to pay it to you, why we
Mm-hmm.
cannot transfer. So, and transferring any amount abroad needs a nostro account for that particular currency. Okay, so every currency account has to be there. So we have got certain type with certain banks. So those
Mm-hmm.
bank we deal with, and we have got a type. So we, when we do remittance on behalf of students, that is for Pan India, we negotiate with the bank and take the best possible rates from bank.
Mm-hmm.
Pass on to the students. We know our system will show me, suppose today's 82 rate for USD sell. So I won't be taking 82 from the customers. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
somewhere around 81, 81.50, something, it goes around like that. So the
Mm-hmm.
whatever benefit I get from my bank while transferring, that is given it to the students or to my clients. So this is one challenge mostly students face, ke why we transfer it to you. And the other thing is students mostly they are not aware of TCS thing. So when they want to do that payment, up to 7 lakhs you can pay without TCS. Anything above this and 7 lakhs in that financial year you send abroad, even you buy a ticket, international ticket, that is also calculated in this 7 lakh rupees. So anything above 7 lakh rupees you have to pay TCS. So if you have taken a loan from the bank, then there is only 0.5% TCS applied. If you have not taken any loan and using your own money, then it is 5%. But this is refundable. Either you can buy it, you get it when you apply for your IT returns or something, you can get it back, or you can ask your CA to apply for the same after 3 months. So this
Okay, the
is
rest
concern.
TCS, ECS. Can you explain what is it? Full form of it?
See, just TCS is tax deducted at source. So earlier
Okay.
it was working. We used to charge. only GST. Now about
Mm,
right of GST, we are still charging TCS also.
got it. So, can a student not transfer funds from his own account through a net banking process?
They see again. They cannot do it directly. They will have to do it through their bank either. But then bank,
Okay.
what happens? They normally don't guide them properly on the TCS part. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what will if somebody has come for TCS payment, or if TCS is applicable to them, then we suggest them that either you do 7 lakh from your own account, like student's account,
Hmm.
or say about that any payment is that do it from your parents account, any one of the parents, and that way we try to help them out for saving their TCS. Only we take more care when there is a GIC payment, because GIC payment is compulsory to be given from students account only. So that time either
Got
we
it.
ask them to do it through their parents or maybe brother or sister. Again, third party payment is not allowed in foreign exchange. So it has to be
Okay.
a brother, sister, mother, or father. So that is
Okay.
how we can help out for this thing.
Okay. So this is some fact, student fact. The payment has to be going from your account or your, blood relative, that is your mother, father, or a sibling.
True. True.
Yeah. So that is what is the difference between transferring through a local bank and coming to you?
Again, local banks, see, mostly most of these banks do not have Nostro account, and
Hmm.
all are not foreign exchange bank. Okay, so
Correct.
either they go to their foreign exchange bank, where there are certain banks in grade, like how they also have grading like A, B, C, like that way in banks.
Hmm.
So the
Hmm.
banks which are allowed to do foreign exchange, maybe not all the banks. Maybe your branch is not allowed to do foreign exchange. He will take your documents and will be sending it to their head office or to the
Correct.
forex branch which is there. So in that, what happened most of the time, I have seen in the bank also, most of the staff are not even aware of most of the things about how to do the
Correct.
remittance.
Correct.
So one very nice example from one of your student only, his father himself was a ex banker or from one of the nationalized bank. I explained him how to go about, but he then went through the nationalized bank, and then after some time his funds got refund. He made a loss of around 2.5 on dollars, rupees on dollars. Okay,
Hmm.
so around 20 to 30,000 loss it happened to him. Then finally he came
Hmm.
through us and we forwarded, because see, the banks doesn't most of the banks are not aware of how to do western payment and fly wire payment. So that is
Hmm.
the main reason we are helpful, because we personally do filling up the forms and everything for students. Only student has to come and just sign that for documents, that's all. Remaining everything we take care
Wonderful.
of. Yeah. And the other thing is mostly banks they transfer in USD. So
Hmm.
in Flywire or Western, you get the chance to pay either in dollar, euro, or pound. So
Hmm.
what we do is we look into all the rates, dollar, euro, pound, whichever is cheaper, we forward those rates to the students. When students can pay either in euro or dollar or pound, whatever currency they want to. So that is what we do. And banks won't go into all those things, because this business for them is a small business. They don't make much money on this business. So if it's a given to loan giving, okay,
I
bank will
understand.
from you. But for forex, yeah, it's not possible.
Absolutely. So to summarize what Darais has said, it's more faster, more of expertise, more of personal attention to your documentation, rather than you going around to filling up the forms and you're unaware of what's happening. So you get a very personalized attention to all your transfer and documentation in a very swift way. So there is what are the common documents that the student need to submit when they have to, make a foreign transfer?
See, for initial payment, I just need their university offer letter, the passport, and PAN card. These are the three documents which
Okay,
are required of students. And whoever is remitting, like his father, mother, anybody, I need their Aadhaar card and PAN card with both of them email ID and mobile number. That's all. And
absolutely.
yeah, and
So
yeah, and our company like Unimoni normally sometime even some parents or students they ask us question why you are sending this token number to us. So we do explain them, "Okay, sir, when we are taking your passport, anybody can misuse your passport. So we have such a
Correct.
system. We have such a system made in Unimoni. Get my passport number, automatically that uh, token number will go to the particular person. So if I'm misusing your passport, you will come to know that it has been misused. So you can either complain, because you will get the details from our company that it's you sent from Unimoni. So you come to, so this is something new we have started only for the benefit of the students or the clients whoever are buying currencies or remitting money from us. So that's the only reason for asking for token numbers.
Absolutely. So, audience, so it is just not a personalized service and a quick response and a personal attention, but it's a robust system that will protect your documentation that you're sharing with a third party, and you can be very much assured that it is in safe hand and processed in a very
True,
safe manner. Thank you
true,
so
true.
much, Darai, for bringing this to our attention. So, my next question goes to, apart from transferring of fees, students are happy and, they got their visa. Now they are, intending to travel, and hence they have to carry funds with them. They want to carry some currency with them. What is the usual limit that, maximum limit that they can, carry the cash with them?
Maximum limit for most of the countries is 3,000 in currency,
Mm-hmm.
3,000 US dollar or equivalent to that any currency. And then
Okay.
we have LRS system with like it's around 2,50,000 US dollar you can carry, but students don't require so much. So in card
Correct.
we give up to 10,000 10,000 USD or whatever they want. That's the limit is there from for USD or equivalent to that any currency.
Absolutely, because this is a very common question that we receive from the student and
True,
audience. I hope you got your answer today.
true,
And
true.
there is what were the traditional way people used to carry money initially, and what are the modern ways now? Student can carry their money safely while they are traveling.
Earlier we had currencies always there. Then before, along with that time we had the demand draft. Students used to carry mostly to Germany. They used to ask for demand draft. Earlier we used to give it to your students. Then there was a traveler's check, but traveler's check is now out of market. Now everything is on the plastic card, forex card. So even
Absolutely.
students and even many of the clients prefer now forex card because it's easy to carry, easy to use it, user friendly, and we have come out now with additional security and all those things for cards. So there is no issues for misusing of card unless you share your pin or something with somebody. So card is
Absolutely.
preferred when you are in when you are abroad in any country and you require some immediate cash or something like that. So when you take a card from us, we can try to help you even on holiday time, like say it's a Saturday or any holidays, we can load your card on a special request. We can do that also. But if I have to transfer to your bank account, it's not possible because banks are closed and you won't be able to transfer funds to me. Here at least I can load your card also if you do the payment, and we can load the card. So advantage at present is for card mostly. And currency, again, in current scenario, current market, currency availability is very less because there is no inflow happening in India of clients. So that's the reason currency we have to import the currency, and import currency again has a cost behind it. So preferably we tell students to take card.
Absolutely. So here's an answer and a very good hack to use student. If you're traveling abroad, maybe carry some little amount in cash to spend for the immediate need handy for your on the way travel journey. But traveler's card is a must. Modern form of carrying your currency digitally, I may say. And as Darayush mentioned, it's also safe. And in case you lose your card, Darayush, I would want an answer for this. What if student on the way
See,
loses the card?
if they loses the card, they can see when you take a card. Always remember, take the card, keep it in your wallet, and the envelope what we give kit, you can keep it separately in your in your locker or somewhere when you reach over there at home. or in your bag or cupboards, wherever you want to. So if you misplace your card, you've got that kit, and the kit has the toll free numbers of most of the countries. It is a toll free number. You can call them and ask them to stop the payment. It's still simpler. If you want, you can just download the app which is there of a forex card, and you can manage your card on your own. Even about the limits, you can manage how much you want to, how you can withdraw once, or how much you can swipe in during a transaction. That also you can manage everything, and you can only block your card also from the app, and you can unblock the card also if you find it again. So that's the main advantage of card. And god forbid, if you still lost, you lose your card or stolen or anything, you can just send us the details by mail, your registered email ID, and we can courier the card from here to your place wherever you are staying. There won't be any charges. Whatever courier
Absolutely.
charges is there, either your parents can send it or we will send it. That's all. We won't be charging you anything for giving you another card.
Wonderful. So, just to summarize what Darayus has said, card will give you access to transferring money even on public holidays, and whenever you want your parents to send you money. It's also safe while you're traveling. It's not like cash. If it is out of your pocket and you lose it somewhere. Although you may lose your card, but you have the scope to block your card, not to be misused, and it's very much safe. And yeah, anything in case I've missed out that I use to add on the advantages of the forex card?
No, forex card. This is the maximum advantages we get from forex card. So
Wonderful.
I can just brief a little bit on forex card. Like suppose if you when you swipe the card, there are no charges. Only when you withdraw the card, there is $1.5 to $2 charge for withdrawing from an ATM. It's per withdrawal. But normally now abroad, most of the countries you swipe the card for taxi ride also, or for shopping center. There are no charges on that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for adding this information.
There's
And
one
moving on to
correction. Sorry, there's one
yeah,
correction. You asked me about TCS. Actually, I told you
yes.
the full form of TDS. It is tax collected at source. TCS
Thank you.
means. That's
Thank you
sorry.
so
That
much.
was my mistake.
No problem at all. So, the rise. Moving on to my last question. I'm sure with all this information, students have got a fair bit of understanding, basic understanding, and the important aspect of transferring funds to foreign country. What are the advantages of taking the services of Unimoni?
As you are aware, we have got presence in Pan India, like 307 locations we are there. So if students even in Delhi or maybe in some other place of India, we can help them with our locate. We have got branches at most of the places. That's one thing. Your documents, what you give us, are all in safe hands. So no issues. Any help you require, any given point of time, even at night or something, there is no issues. We can help them. You are aware of one student from Calcutta, how much card issues I had to deliver it from Delhi to him, and then he didn't charge, and then again I had to request. So sometime it happens. So this is what we can help. Like he was from Kolkata, but he went to Delhi, and I had to deliver current card at Delhi at the airport. So we helped him out on that purpose also. So this is the advantage of dealing with Unimoney than the bank, because bank won't give you all this facility. So this is what
Absolutely.
comes handy to students when they are dealing with uni money.
Doorstep service.
Doorstep service anywhere, whether it's a house or your father's office or anywhere, we can help you with delivering the currency and cards.
Absolutely. So apart from being one of the robust company having 307 branches, student from Pan India can reach out to Unimoni for their money transfer need and the forex need, the currency need before they're traveling to a foreign country. The rise with this, I thank you so much for
Thank you.
participating today and sharing the very important, insightful information with our student and audience. I'm sure it will add up to their knowledge and the further steps that they take future whenever needed. Thank you all
Thank,
for joining
thank
me
you very much.
today. Thank you, speaker, once again for insightful conversation. If any of our listeners seek further information, please feel free to connect with us on our helpline number or visit our website, alif.in. Our experienced counselors will be happy to assist you instantly. My name is Jenny Lisa from Alif, signing off with a promise to come back again on a scheduled Friday with another interesting subject and some amazingly talented speaker enlightening you on the subject that matters to you the most. Until then, stay safe and stay excited. Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Tarais.
Thank you.